Today I'm going to show you how to make Biscoff banana pudding. Come, let me show you how to make it. So for this recipe, you need 2 boxes of pudding. I have 1 banana and 1 vanilla. You can use whichever ones you want. If you want 2 vanillas, 2 bananas, whatever. I also got the one that you have to put on the stove top. You don't need to do that. So I just prepare this myself. You prepare it according to the box instructions. I prepared it, I put it in the fridge to cool off. Now it's ready, and now it's going to be easy to assemble. Super quick, super easy, delicious dessert. Here we go. You add 1 can of sweet milk, or condensed milk, if that's what you call it. I guess that's what it's called. I call it sweet milk. You also add 1 full container of like a Cool Whip or a whipping topping, whichever one you want. I just chose this one. It was the cheaper one. It was on sale. And you put that in there as well. The whole container. It's going to be nice, light and fluffy. So good. So now we just mix this until it's fully combined. So I switched bowls because it was just too small for me to properly mix it. Because I want to make sure it's fully mixed through. And it was like right at the top. So we're going to mix that up. Then we're going to add some vanilla extract, but I have vanilla bean. So I'm just going to add that, probably like a tablespoon. This you can add with your heart. Add as much as you want or as little as you want. Mix that up. Once that's nicely fully combined, we are just going to layer it in another bowl and then put it in the fridge and eat it tomorrow. Okay, so the first layer is going to be the pudding. Put that in there. Then the second layer, we're going to be adding quite a few ingredients. So we're going to have bananas. So I just cut it on top here, just like little slivers like this. I like to actually have bananas in my banana pudding, but you can omit this if you don't want it. I just like to have it there. I like the texture and the flavor. Then we're going to add actual Biscoff cookies. And we're going to sprinkle it in. So kind of crush it in there. Give it a layer of crushed Biscoff cookies. Just great. Then we're going to add ladyfingers. I know it's normally like the vanilla wafers. We can't get them here in Canada anymore, like the vanilla or Nila, whatever. So I improvised, and I'm going to be adding these ladyfingers in here. So just chunks of it in here. It tastes really nice, actually. So I just kind of do it like that. And then we're going to get the cookie butter. We're going to melt it and then drizzle it on top and then just repeat the process. Okay, so I melted this cookie butter and I'm just going to drizzle that on top like that. I'd say maybe a 1/4 cup, not sure. And then we're going to repeat the process. Another layer of pudding. Add that like that because I probably usually do about 3 layers. So here's another layer of the pudding, and then we'll leave this for the top. Grab the banana, put that in there. Again, you use as little or as much as you want. It also would look really pretty if you had like one of those glass bowls that you could see like the layers and stuff. That would be nice. I don't have one of those though. So I've peeled, I think it's like 4 bananas, maybe 3. I'll use that. Okay. Grab some more Biscoff cookies. You can use as little or as much as you want. This is all subjective to how you like your banana Biscoff pudding. Of course, my hands are clean. My kids have been asking me to make this for a very long time. So I was like, okay, finally get some time to do that. It does not last long in my house, I can tell you that. Everyone in my family loves it. Okay, now here's the final layer. Let me just, this is an awkward, there. All that goodness out of there. On top like that. Try to even it out as best as you can. And then the final layer. So with the Biscoff now, because I want to make it look a little bit prettier, I'm not going to put that many. I'm just going to have a little bit of crumble because I'm going to be adding like full Biscoff cookies to make it look like it's fancy. Like that maybe. Okay, that's the side. Again, I'm going to add a couple of the ladyfingers in there. Just a couple. Maybe not as big pieces because they're on top. So make them a little bit smaller. Kind of dip them in a little bit so they get a little bit wet. Because I like it when it absorbs some of the flavor. Add a banana. Add the banana. You can place it nicely, as nice as you want it to be, or you can just add it wherever you want. It doesn't matter to me. And then we're going to add some more the cookie butter. This time we're going to like drizzle it like that. Ooh, that was a big chunk. Just drizzle it like that to make it look even better. Maybe I should warm it up again because it seems to be, ooh, another another chunk. That's okay. There. And then we finish it with actual pieces of the cookies. So like, you know, just kind of place it like that. Maybe a couple of pieces.